Okay, so teen solos, ages 13 to 15. Dancers are going to line you up stage left to stage right. You'll be guided by Chantel over there. So here we go with our top 10, everybody. We have some ties here. So starting with 10th place high point, actually this dancer stands alone in 10th. Put your hands together, everybody, for Charlotte, Dancing to Yourself, Unspoken from Bobby School of Performing Arts is taking 10th. We have two dancers in 9th place high point. First up, come on down, Raina, Dancing to Resist from Danceology, taking 9th. And with Raina in 9th place high point is Alina, Dancing to Fiction from West Side Dance Project. And those are your two teens in 9th. We have four dancers in 8th, and our first dancer in 8th, come on down. First up, Erica, Dancing to Voice from Studio Fusion. 8th place high point also going to Amanda, Dancing to Prague from Pam Rossi's Dance 10. 8th place also going to Holden, Dancing to Navid from Danceology. And rounding out 8th place high point goes to Julia, Dancing to Hidden from Studio Fusion. So those are your four dancers in 8th. That was 8th place high point. We have two dancers in 7th. Our first dancer in 7th, come on down, Kennedy, Dancing to Anthem from Danceology. 7th place also going to Brooke, Dancing to Acrobat from Evoke Dance Movement. And those are your two dancers taking 7th. All right, three-way tie for 6th place high point. Our first dancer in 6 out of 3 is Haley, Dancing to Surrender, representing Danceology. 6th place high point, also going to Kaylin, Dancing to Corpus from Project 21. And rounding out 6th place high point, that goes to Courtney, Dancing to Close to Dark from Studio Fusion. Those are your three dancers in 6th. That takes us to 5th in Standing Alone in 5th place high point. Give it up for our Lynn, Dancing to Behind the Shadows from West Side Dance Project, taking 5th place. Standing Alone in 4th, that goes to Madison, Dancing to And That Reminds Me from the project at HTX, taking 4th. Those are your dancers 10th through 4th, and that takes us to our top 3. So here we go. 3rd place high point, the award for 3rd in Standing Alone in 3rd. Give it up, everybody, for Anna, Dancing to Steppin' Out from GC Dance Company, taking 3rd place high point. The musical theater, we have 3 dancers in 2nd place high point. Our first dancer in 2nd is Selena, Dancing to Memory from Project 21. 2nd place high point also going to Jordan, Dancing to Just One of Those Things from Danceology. And rounding out 2nd place high point, that goes to Katie, Dancing to All Alone from Project 21. Those are your 3 dancers in 2nd, and that takes us to 1st place high point, and we have a tie. 2 dancers in 1st. Our first dancer in 1st, give it up for Emmy, Dancing to Soccer from West Coast School of the Arts, taking 1st place high point. And tied with Emmy in 1st, put your hands together for Boston, Dancing to Haiku from Club Dance Studio. We'll wait for Boston to get there on the end, so we can see all of our top 10. There they are. So ladies and gentlemen, as we do at NUVO, can we have a huge round of applause, not just for our top 10, but for all of our teen dancers on stage. Teen division is not an easy one. Dancers, congratulations. Take one final bow.